Hello and welcome. It's Bashir Fuddle with lovelycourse.com as we continue a journey into project management. As a project manager, we want to see the project successful from the very beginning to the very end. So the entire life cycle of the project. So this is why, generally speaking, there's 5 main phases of every single project that we're involved in. We want to clarify it and we want to make sure we identify it and are successful in it. So what are those 5? And again, the naming conventions might differ slightly, but the concepts are very important for us to grasp and be able to interact with. So the first phase is what we call the initiation. The second one is the planning. The third one is the execution. The fourth one is monitoring. And then the fifth one is closing the project. Initiation. So this is where we, as project managers, explore the requirements, the scope, the risks and benefits of this project. The planning, which is number 2. This is where we're figuring out the teams and dividing the project into tasks, planning. Number 3 is the execution. This is where we're taking the project plan and putting it into action, execution. Number 4 is monitoring. This is where we're checking that the project is on track and adjusting plans as needed, monitoring. And then number 5 is closing, which is we're finishing the project and reviewing it to find lessons learned in the project. So we have initiation, and that's where we're exploring the requirements, the scope, the risks and benefits. Planning, number 2, which is figuring out the teams and dividing the project into tasks. Number 3 is the execution, which is where you're taking the project plan and putting it into action. Number 4 is monitoring, where we're checking that the project is on track and adjusting plans as needed. And then number 5 is closing, which is where we're finishing the project and reviewing it to find any lessons that we have learned from that project. We're going to elaborate on each one of those in its own lesson, so we look forward to seeing you there. So now to complete our assignment, simply go into lovelycourse.com, scroll down to the project management course. Once you're into project management, scroll down and go to the 5 stages of project management. Open the lesson. In there, you're going to watch the videos and you're going to find the different explanations and details of the project management lifecycle. Once you're done with that, simply go back to the project and scroll down toward the end where you're going to find the certification exam practice test quizzes and questions. Go into that section, start taking the quiz. If you get the right answer, it's going to show you that you got it correct. If you got the wrong answer, it will show you the right answer, and you can retake the quiz as many times as you need to be ready for a certification exam. Best of luck, and we appreciate you joining us today.